Is MD90. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hello world, from whichever time zone you're catching me from, my name is MD90. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification to all so that you do not miss the uploads that come up. And the easiest way for you to navigate the channel is to head to the playlist. You'll find videos curated for you based on your interest. So if you're interested in the Kutika podcast, you'll find a playlist for that. For news and trends, there's a playlist for that. Exclusive with MD90, a bunch of playlists that are created based on your interest. So the easiest way to navigate the channel is head straight to the playlist and you'll find what you're here for. Consider becoming a member of the channel. Right next to the subscribe button is the join button. You click on the join button so that you can become a member of the channel. You support the team on the production and a number of things that we're doing here, and we appreciate that. So as you may be aware, one of the news items that has been dominating the Zambian news has been with regard to the issue of Father Mweetwa, the priest from Ndola, who was summoned by the police HQ in Ndola for his sermon that he had preached the other Sunday, which was deemed to be hate speech. But later on, the police were advised to retract that call out, and nothing happened. That broke off. But prior to the retraction of that call out, the PS Tabo Kawana of Minister of Information simply disregarded that call out to say it was a fake call out, which contradicted what the police had already issued, because the police acknowledged it was the right one. I mean, it was published, but they simply retracted it. And then obviously the church was not having it. They demanded an apology from government in particular. And also they asked the government not to interfere with how they structure their sermons, because they speak for the people. And for a while, as you expect, the PF took that story home. They were sharing everything that the church would say. The church mother bodies, they did a broadcast earlier on. You can watch it where the church mother body issued a statement to the to the UPND government, where they demanded for that apology. So after a day or two, finally the Minister of Information and Media, Honorable Cornelius Mweetwa, has apologized to the church and the nation over the misinformation and mishandling of the matter regarding Andrew Mweetwa by Permanent Secretary Tabo Kawana, who said the police call out was fake. Mweetwa has pledged better behavior and coherent statements from government. This was published by Emmanuel Mwamba, and then he attached a video in which the Minister of Information was simply addressing the nation. And obviously, as you expect, the opposition have tried to get this story, like, write it. But Zambian politics are different, and the way Zambians are wired are different. Like, once you have acknowledged that you are overstepped and you apologize for that, no matter how much someone would like to double down on that story, people have moved on. They acknowledge the apology. They see that you have acknowledged that you are wrong and you are overstepped. People have moved on. So no matter how much they try to share this story, like trying to catch more web of this, the fact that the Minister of Information has apologized and acknowledged to say they are overstepped, Zambians are done with this story. That's the way they are. And if the UPND is to move on further with this trajectory, where they see they've erred, they make an apology, the public will simply move on. So no matter how much the opposition will try to play around with propaganda, trying to tell a different narrative, people will simply move on to say they're trying to correct a person that has acknowledged they are wrong and they've apologized for it. Then what else do you want from the person? So if this is the new format that the UPND is going to take, then they'll be standing well with the general public. And probably the church wouldn't have even issued that statement demanding for an apology. If they had been proactive and done it earlier on, this story would have died in 24 hours or even less. And it would have been cleared by Tabo Kawana himself to say, oh, I overstepped, and it didn't have to be the minister himself to come to the media and actually do a broadcast and a media statement clearing in the air, because he's the overall boss between Tabo Kawana is under the minister Cornelius Mweetwa in this case. So that's what's going on. The minister has apologized to the church, and they've said, going further in the video attached, if anything happens, if they don't in disagreement, they will find a better way of resolving it going forward. So that's an apology from the UPNA government by Cornelius Mweetwa, chief government spokesperson. But in other news, the former first lady seems to be spending most of her time in court. So from the time that they left government, I think she only spent a couple of months like in silence until that time when they wanted to break into the house where the renting government was renting for them at Student Suzu's house, where it was alleged she had stolen some properties and the number of children that she had. Then since then she's been in and out of court, because this week this is the second time that she's appeared in court. Just yesterday she was with her husband, where she was appearing in court over that same case. And then this particular morning she had appeared in court at the courts of appeal with regard to certain details of which I'll give you as I continue with the broadcast. So these are some of the lawyers that she was accompanied with. But she's been spending most of her time in and out of court since then. It seems like her agenda is full of that, because there are some appeals that she has, and also some court appearances. Also, the court, the particular case continues to unfold. So these are some of the images that came from that today, a couple of hours ago, from this court of appeal. They made a verdict on their application, and this is what the court had to say to the former first lady. Esther Lungu's application to stay, Esther Lungu's application for a stay to stop the forfeiture of property are dismissed. So that has just happened. This was reported by the Patriotic Front itself. So the former first lady Esther Lungu has failed to convince the Court of Appeal to order a stay of forfeiture of proceedings at the Economic and Financial Crimes Court against the seizure of 15 double-story flats situated in Lusaka State Lodge area. The Court of Appeal has dismissed her application. In the ruling on behalf of the three Court of Appeal judges, Court of Appeal President Mundi Siwapa says the application by the former First Lady was counterproductive, in that it would have delayed the determination of the main issue in dispute. Judge Siwapa says the court has noted from the record that almost a year since the main matter was commenced in the High Court, it has been brought down by numerous applications, so be it from our side and also from the government, because and also the individuals involved. It's alleged to be a niece, and at some point even a wished traditional leader. I mean, traditional, what you call these people, healers, traditional healer, yes, or witch doctor, as commonly referred to, is also involved in that matter. So what else is here? With the Courts of Appeal, the Economic and Financial Crimes Court will go ahead and determine the application by the Director of Public Prosecution, DPP, Gilbert Piri, to have the former First Lady's 15 double-story flats forfeited to the state following alleged being proceeds of crime. So our case has been thrown out pretty much. She was trying to stop the seizure of her properties, and she just has to go and explain how she obtained those properties. That's the update from the former first family. I'm pretty sure when she actually appears in that hearing, Edgar Chagalungu will accompany her. That's the news, ladies and gentlemen.